everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or to my channel if you're new here. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm doing a YouTube video that I honestly think will be quite beneficial for a lot of people. So if you don't already know, I am a lover of self-tan. I went through a phase where I was tanning like every week for like a good few months, and then I realized that I only felt really confident with tan on, so I had to change that up a little bit. So I did stop tanning for quite some time, and here I am going to give you guys a how-to guide on how to get the absolute best tan. These are my tanning tips and tricks that I have learned over the 4 years I've been self-tanning for. My best friend is just getting into tan, and she was asking me all these questions, so I thought I'm going to film a YouTube video and let everyone know on how I get the best tan. So I've gone through lots of different companies of tans. I've tried out a lot of tans, and my favorite one has to be Coco and Eve Sunny Honey. So I am sponsored by Coco and Eve, but guys, let me tell you, this is the best tan I have ever used in my entire life. It goes on so easily, doesn't take long to do. Other tans take like literally an hour to get even nice spread. This is like a good 15 minutes. It's on. It takes longer if I want it to be like absolutely perfect, but it goes on so well. So this is the tan I use. I use it in ultra dark. I actually have used it in dark for like the past year, and I'm only trying ultra dark today, so should let you guys know how that goes. But I'm going to give you a little insight, step-to-step guide on how to tan. If you guys would like to grab some of your very own Coco and Eve tan, you can head into my Instagram. In my bio I have a cute little affiliate link, and if you use that, it would really help me out. So do that if you're interested in buying this. But let's get into the tips and tricks. I have so many products from Coco and Eve, so I'm just going to show you guys quickly now what I have. I have the exfoliating glove, which gets my tan off after like 2 weeks, gets it off really nice and swell. I also have the Coco and Eve Sunny Honey face drops, which makes tanning your face so easy. But if you guys don't have any Coco and Eve products, or you don't want to wait for it online, or you want to go out and get a different tan, or you don't want to change your little routine that you already have, I am going to give you tips on how to tan everything, your elbows, your face, your armpits, without this little face drops thing. So don't worry, I'm here to cover everything. And I also have the little face brush to put it on your face, and of course the Coco and Eve mitt. So starting off, I just had a nice shower. So I showered and I shaved and exfoliated literally everywhere, because I wanted my tan to be nice and even, not patchy or anything like that. So that's what I do first. Either I do it the night before or the day of, depending on how my schedule works. But if you are not one for showering before you tan, I would highly recommend wiping off your deodorant. So if you have deodorant on, take that off. Sometimes with tans that I've used, not necessarily Coco and Eve, because the olive complexion is literally so amazing, it doesn't rub off or leave anything green on you. But if you use a different kind of product, sometimes your armpits can go green, and we are not here to look like Shrek. Wipe your underarms if you would like. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but happens to me. So just letting you know, my armpits have been green for like a few days before. We're not here for it. So I'm nice and showered. I do not have any deodorant on. So after you've wiped your deodorant off or you've showered, you don't have to worry about it. I would recommend moisturizing your driest areas. So I just use a cheeky little body moisturizer. I use CeraVe, or I use the cocoa butter. It doesn't really matter. Any moisturizer is fine. You just grab a little dollop of it and you put it on your driest areas. So I moisturize my armpits. It sounds weird, but it makes it really nice and smooth. So moisturize those armpits, lather them up, and then I also moisturize my elbows, my little wieners, my knees, a little bit of my legs. I don't like to feel too clumpy. My legs aren't usually that dry. And definitely the back of your ankles and your feet. Also your hands, because you don't want your hands to look orange, but you don't have to do that just yet. We'll get into more of that. So those main components, elbows, armpits, knees, ankles, are the most important parts to start off with. All right. I think that's the little prepping done before you start tanning. So what you do is you obviously insert your hand into the glove, just like so, and you just put however much you want. I always tend to do a little bit more. I'm worried that it's not going to show up, but of course it's going to show up. It's ultra dark. I use the, one thing I forgot to say is that it doesn't smell. This tan does not smell. It doesn't have that terrible like fake coconut smell. It's literally like so yummy. It smells like pineapple if anything, so it's really, really great. I use the Hour Express. I usually leave it on for 2 to 3 hours. It gives you like a bit more of a darker olive color. It never really goes orange, which is one thing I'm so happy about. I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa. I'm not wasting all this time tanning to look like an Oompa Loompa. So that is what I do there. That's what I use. I love the Hour Express. It's just on, off, like you don't need to sleep in it. I absolutely hate sleeping in tan. I'm so out of breath. I have so much information. I will just wear a robe around the house. I don't wear undies or anything like that. That's what she said. So you pop it on. I usually put like about 2 to 3 pumps, and then I use circular motions all around I usually start with my legs. So you just go circular motions down the leg all around. I put some on my arms. You don't put like a huge chunk on your armpits. Don't do that. You don't really want dark armpits. So you just put it on and you spread it all around, if you know what I mean. And then one thing I haven't quite mastered yet is doing my back. I always need either my boyfriend or my mum to do my back. Yeah, so I definitely get someone to do my back because I haven't mastered that art yet. So once that is pretty much done, your whole body's nice and covered. Try not to do your hands just yet because I have a little tip and trick. So first of all, we're gonna start off, if you're using Coco and Eve, which you definitely should be, I don't know why you're not, because absolutely. What you can do is you have these little face drops. So you just press the bottom of this and a few pumps come out. You just put it onto your little brush like so, and then you put like a half a pump of your own moisturizer, the one you used on your elbows, your body moisturizer, your face moisturizer, whatever you want. So it's like half and half on there. And what you do is you just paint that over your face, just like so. I'm not doing it because I don't want it on my face right now and it's wet. Ew, I just cleaned it, but I don't want wet stuff on my face. So you literally just blend that in all around your face. Bring it down your neck as well to get that nice blend. You don't want a line, sharp line. Don't forget behind your ears as well. A lot of people forget that, but when you're tanning and you're going out, if your hair's up, it's gonna look really stupid to have like white behind your ears. So yeah, just make sure you tan that. Also, another little tip that I have been seeing all over TikTok and Instagram, I actually haven't done it yet because I'd rather just tan my whole face, but you can put some on and actually do like contouring lines like you would your makeup on your nose, around your forehead, to give you that nice chiseled look, and then you don't tan the rest of your face and it gives you that nice natural bronzed glow, like you don't even need makeup on. But I like my face to be all even, so I'm not going to do that. But good little tip and trick if you'd like to test that out. But if you're not using Coco and Eve and you don't have these amazing freaking utensils that change your life, you can use the mitt and use it on your face, although I feel that makes me really, really break out. When I just use like the actual tan on my face, I break out with so many pimples, and I honestly think it's because I've been rubbing my body in areas like to get tan and then I put it on my face. Like that's quite disgusting. No wonder why you break out. So what I do is I get a pump of tan on my hands and a pump of moisturizer, and I mix that together and I just put that on my face just like I'm rubbing in moisturizer. It doesn't give it too much of a tanned glow straight away. It takes a while for it to develop. So that's another little option that you can do. If you do that option, please ensure that you wash. I feel like I'm like literally a teacher right now. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to. I'm just sharing my tips and tricks, you know what I mean? After that, wash your hands immediately. Get that off. You do not want tan palms. Like, the front of your hands is bad enough. You don't want the middle of your hands to be tanned. So once you do that, then you also do the same process with your hands. So you can use the face drops or you can use the actual tan on the brush, and you just paint your hands like that. You just paint them, don't forget in between, just like that. And it gives you a nice glow. It's quite even, especially if you use the face drops, because it's not as dark as the actual tan itself. It gives you a nice glow. It doesn't look like you've actually fake tanned your hands. It just looks like it's natural, which is what everybody wants. But if you're not using Coco and Eve, you can do the same with the half a pump of moisturizer and half a pump of self-tan, and just moisturize your hands like that. And that is pretty much it. Also, I have to say, make sure you take your jewelry out. I probably should have said that at the beginning, but you don't really want a necklace tan on you. So I absolutely love fake tan. I went through a phase where I was using it so much, and I did stop using it for quite some time because I had some holidays and I wanted to get a natural tan. However, I do have a cheerleading game tomorrow, which it is a requirement to fake tan for. So that is tomorrow, so I'm fake tanning today. So I'm nice and bronze, and we're also about to go into winter, and I still want to keep that nice golden goddess glow in winter. I don't want to go pasty and white, so this is the perfect time to be showing you guys this YouTube video because you want to look hot all year round. Am I right? I'm right. So after leaving the tan on for about 2 hours, I usually just have a quick rinse, shower it off. I like to use like just cold water, not like cold water, but like lukewarm water, because you don't want it to all come off. And one thing that's really important that I used to freak out about, when it comes off, you literally look the same. You're like, oh my god, it looks like I just wasted 3 hours of my time. No, honey, don't worry. It develops over time. After a few hours, you will literally look so tan. So don't worry about that. It develops and you literally look like a beach babe all year round. So that's what we're here for. We are having a hot girl summer in winter. That is what we're here for. So they are all of my tips and tricks, guys. I hope you did enjoy this YouTube video. If you learned anything today or this was helpful in any way, shape or form, please give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you would like to. You don't have to, but please. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram if you would like to. A big thank you to Coco and Eve for sponsoring today's YouTube video. I absolutely adore your tan, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you do decide to get some of your own tan for winter, be sure to use the link in my Instagram bio, and I will see you guys next Sunday at 4:30. Happy tanning! Bye!